Hey everyone, I'm not the nature hacker. I am the nature hacker, but I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, just a person just like you. Now, I'm talking to you in this video. I mean, maybe you're somebody who's retired who isn't quite sure, what the next step is. Or, maybe you maybe you don't have a job and, you're struggling to make ends meet. Um, I just want to say, I'm really thankful for all of you. Um, I quit my job. Man, I don't even know. It must have been like a year and a half ago, and you know, I, it. What it really did. Some people would say, when you have a kid, there's just something that just snaps in your mind, and um, you make things happen. You make things happen, and and I don't have a kid or anything, but when I quit my job, that thing hit me, whatever that thing is. It's like a miracle is what it really is. And it just made it so that I wouldn't rest. I couldn't. I had to make it. It's that thing where you have to make it, and you have to try to find a way to make it. And and thanks to all of you, who've supported me generously, I have made it, and I am at a place where I feel very comfortable and I can innovate. I feel free to pretty free. I make enough money where, I can pay everything I need to, and I feel pretty free to innovate. And I feel pretty free that I can, I can pretty much buy whatever food I want. I pretty much can. And I can pretty much buy anything I want. Like, let's say I want to make a new product. Usually, I mean, I might not be able to buy the biggest quantities right off the bat, which is a good thing. But I can usually, maybe go on purebulk.com or something and, get enough ingredients to, make a batch or something. So I'm pretty, I feel pretty good. And, and it took about a year to get there. And, it wasn't because I'm so smart or anything. It's just because, you know, I had that thing where I had to make it. So that's really, there's really only one thing in my life that I'm really wanting to do, and that is to help people. And not, to say that you want to help people, that sounds like, well, what does that really mean? Like, everybody wants to help people. What's the big deal? But more of like, I want to facilitate people. I want to help you succeed. And that's the reason why, if you go on my website, naturehackerproducts.com, I'm not plugging it because I want you to do anything necessarily, but just so that if you want to, see what I'm talking about, everything that I do is open source. Everything I release is open source. The reason why is because I don't have enough time to do everything that I want to do. I don't have enough money either. And I'm not going to pay somebody to do something that they don't really want to do. So it's not like I don't want to make a whole bunch of money so I can hire people to do everything I want done. That's not how I roll. Okay, that's not what I'm here to do. Okay, what I'm here to do is facilitate you. Okay, I'm here to facilitate you. Like, I make all of these inventions open source because that's a part of it that I like to do. I like the inventing part. Okay, I get it all down on paper. I get it figured out and compiled and put out there. All you need to do is take it from there, run with it. I do the mental heavy lifting, lay everything out for you nice and easy, and then you can take that and run with it. And I promise you that anything you take on my website and run with, you will be very successful. And that's why I'm coming to you to talk to you today, you who is retired. And my dad has a really great retirement story, okay? I've given my dad a lot of crap because, he worked for the machine, he raised me listening to Pink Floyd, like Welcome to the Machine and stuff, and it's like, but Dad, you lived in the machine, but, and then when I tell him that, he still doesn't get it, you know? He still doesn't get that he literally wasted his life. I mean, and look, you know, that's something that's hard to admit, that you wasted your life. I'm like, look, Dad, I wasted my time. I spent 5 years working in science as a scientist. I fully admit I wasted that time. I was just doing busy work, you know, and probably for nefarious purposes. You know, I'm like, Dad, same with you. You were doing busy work, probably is being used for nefarious purposes, you know. Anyway, all that said, you know, he still has pride in that, you know, and that he retired. You know, everybody else is like, look, man, you got lucky. He's like, no, I earned it and stuff, you know, but, you know, whatever. The point is that he retired, and you know what? He jumped right into, you know, yes, he's making retirement. He had a good job. He's making retirement money. He's making Social Security money. But he wanted to go out and he wanted to do something. And I really respect that. And I just hope, you know, that those of you who are retired, that you want to do something too. That you want to do something to help people, you know. And I'm not saying that you need to do something that I want you to do or not, anything like that. No, not at all. I want to help you do what you want to do, okay? I have a good brain, all right? I can help you. I promise you I can help you. Just get in contact with me. Get in contact with me, naturehackerproducts@gmail.com. Send me an email. I will talk to you. A lot of my customers, they just email me and they just bounce ideas off me. What do you think about this protocol? What do you think about that protocol? Because they know that I'm not going to try to sell them my products. I'm going to literally look into whatever they're talking to me about, and I'm going to give them my honest opinion about it. Okay? And I'm not making my products to make money. That's the furthest thing. I mean, obviously, look, here's the deal. I quit my job, right? I needed an income. I was trying to figure out ways to do that. You know, I was, you know, maybe trying to grow my own food, or I was, you know, maybe just trying to be totally self-sufficient, living in the middle of the forest off of just things that I could gather or whatever. But then you know, I had to make do with not much. You know, like in an area like I live in the desert right now, and you know, there's just not there is no resources like that. So I had to think differently, you know. And I've always been trying to improve my health and everything. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can work on my health as the number one priority and help other people's health at the same time. Kind of have a business where I make products, because I'm really good at inventing things, okay? So I can make products that help me, but I know that if it's going to help me, it's going to help other people. And I try to figure out, you know, okay, what are my problems? What other people would have those same problems, etc., etc., okay? So that's where I'm at. So yes, some of it is for money. I mean, would I be selling things online if I didn't need money? Probably not. I mean, I would definitely be inventing. All the products that I have right now, I would still have invented. Maybe not as quick, but I would still have invented because I needed them. I invented every single one of my products because I needed them. Some people are like, hey, I need this product, so I made it, but it really wasn't that good. And it's like, if it's not for me, I can't really test it right and everything. I can't really tune it or, you know, tweak it. So really, I've gotten to the point where every single one of my products I make for myself. Okay, so anyway, the hard part is trying to figure out what you want to do. Because I want to help. Look, I want to help you find your passion. Okay, I'm talking directly to you right now. Okay, I'm not just saying, you know, I'm talking to you. Email me, naturehackerproducts@gmail.com. I want to help you, okay? You know, it's hardest for me is to figure out what your passion is. Okay, that's the hardest part for me, and I know it's hard for you too, obviously, because if you don't know what it is, then you don't know what it is. You know, that's the hardest part. The hardest part of me wanting to help people is I can't figure out what their passion is. Or, you know, it's hard for me to figure out. You know, like, for example, my brother. Try to figure out what his passion is so I can help him with it. I really want to. You know, he's sort of content on just going to a 9-to-5 job, but I know there's something deeper in all of us. You know, some of us may only be able to have enough courage to seek after that after we retire, and that's why I think a lot of people that watch my videos are retired, and they are at that point where they want to really figure out what they want to do. You know, it's pretty late at that point, but you know what? I really do respect it, because some people never achieve it. You know, they'll just play golf for the rest of their years or whatever. They never figure out a way to really contribute. So, if you can figure out what you want to do, what you're passionate about, I'm convinced that I can help you achieve that. I don't know, I just am. You know, I feel like I have a thinking mind. You know, like I'm an inventor, so I can help you come up with a product to sell or something. You know, because come on, you know, products, you know, selling things is really demonized in our society. But when you come to think of it, every corporation sells things. Every, you know, you could just be working for somebody, but that somebody is selling something. You know, so ultimately, all of us create products that help other people. Some people grow food. Some people harvest water. Some people make houses. Some people cut people's hair. Some people, you know, make health products. Some people, whatever. You know, everybody's doing something for somebody else. So if you can find out what you want to do for someone else, I can help you achieve that and help you get on a really good start to that. You know, I can give you a protocol. For example, I just invented body armor. If you are interested, excited in making body armor, take my open source invention and run with it. It's a really freaking good invention. The open source body armor that I invented is the best thing online. It's the best open source body armor you could find online. Because I'm not going to make something if there's something, I have a certain, I'm kind of a perfectionist, okay? If I find something that really fulfills my requirements, I'm not going to reinvent it. I'm not going to, okay? If I'm inventing something, it means that there's nothing out there that meets my requirements for that, okay? That means that that is going to be a really good product. Take any of my health products. Iodine. If you take my iodine recipe, okay, it's a common recipe, and I can tell you where to buy the supplies, okay? If you take that and you start marketing it, you can make that huge, like gigantic. You could make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just selling iodine, okay? That's one of the dozens of products on my website. I could take any one of my products to a trade show and I could make it big. I could get any one of my products in stores, okay? I don't want to do that because there's other things that you may not know. I just, I don't like the IRS, blah, blah, blah. There's reasons why I don't, okay? I like to live a low profile life, okay? But I'm telling you, you can easily make a living, by taking one of my inventions and running with it. And I can help you do that. If there's something else that you are passionate about that you want help with, I can help you. I'm convinced I can help you with it. Okay, I'm convinced I can. The hardest part is finding out what you're passionate about. That is the hardest part. And maybe I really hope that I could help you find that out. Let's put it to the test. Let's see. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Email me at naturehackerproducts@gmail.com and just talk. Just say whatever you want. So anyway, that is my message to you. And, yeah. And also I feel like, if I can get you healthy, that can also help you to figure out what you want to do. And, and I also want to make a video. I was thinking about this video or another video of why can't any of us seem to achieve vibrant health? It's like you can just imagine the human body. It's really a marvel. Why can't any of us seem to really maximize its potential? Why does everybody seem to fall short? What are we missing? And I do want to address that in another video, but I think it's something to keep in mind and something to keep thinking about. And I do think that I can help to address some of those things, and I'm trying to help lift myself up in vibrant health, that I can really get a lot done, really, is what it comes down to. So thanks for watching. You are the Nature Hacker. Do work.